Damn it. That is story of my life. Son of a gun. There we go. Here we are at I forgot the name of it. It's Dirty Hurdies, I think. Uh Dirty Harry's dirty. It's dirty. Not like, well, I guess dirty. DUR. I don't know what's going on. I just need a restart. I need a whole new start of my day. Let's I don't know what's happening anymore. Golly, bless. Hang on here. I don't like any of this stuff. No, that's not what I like. There we go. Gosh. Anyway, how are you guys doing? It's hump day. Don't you wish you were in Key West? Look, there's lots of taxis there. There's lights. I like the lights, I like the lights. There's stairs. Stairs can be dangerous. Look, we got a couple Mormon missionaries there in the front, bottom right there. See the white jackets, or white jackets, the white shirts, the backpacks, the dark pants. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey, cool gamer, how you doing? Rabbit, what's up? Fall Storm, how you doing, bud? Sabrina, how are you? Mississippi, no. This is in Key West. Key West. That's a cool avatar. Cool avatar. Christine, how are you? Yeah, that has happened quite a few times. Quite a few times. I prefer Captain Tony's. Is Captain Tony's in Key West? I don't know. I just found a yeah, we're doing all right. Doing all right. Iris, how are you doing? This is this would be the real Margaritaville, wouldn't it? Key West, Dirty Harry's. I found this live stream. It's a live cam. This is happening right now. And I was like, man, how much cooler can you get? Who knows? But anyway, it is what it is. Guys, welcome in. It is hump day. Hope you're humping around, having a good time, doing the things you shouldn't do. Your mom warned you about. Your dad's said, son, you ain't right. That sort of stuff. Because it's Wednesday. Wednesday, for some people, Wednesday is a day to go out, try to meet the love of their life or the love of their night. For other people, it's just a day of the week. Some people, they wait till Thursday to do all that sort of stuff. But why else would it be called Hump Day unless it's about doing I don't know, all sorts of things. I read this as I'm just trying to get my puma to come in the house. I was like, you have a puma? That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I'm out of it, man. Last night was wild. So yesterday was Taco Tuesday. We did the taco thing, right? The trivia deal. Trivia all night long. It was the day after Tuesday. That's why it's hump day. But anyway, so trivia was fun, as it always is. But then we had breaking news. Breaking news was exciting. I love doing those streams. I love doing it where it's we don't know what's happening. We have to follow the news around. Wings and Whiskey Wednesday. I love this. W2, right? W squared. Wings and whiskey. But anyway, it's a last night was wild. So Morgan State University had a pew pewing, right? For lack of a better term. And everybody thought, oh my gosh, what's happening? This is a college. This is outside Washington, D.C. It's homecoming for them. They had the homecoming court and all that. So followed that around. Ended up, it was a well, we got an update today on it. So let me grab that update and we'll do it. Okay. How do I do an update? That's the wrong button. Oh, wait, I already messed up. So I learned something new here. And it is to share that tab. Isn't that crazy how that works? Anyway, so 5 were injured in Morgan State University. This is today's news. This comes from NBC. Police are still looking for the suspects. They said the shooting was probably a dispute between two smaller groups. Do you know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like gang activity, doesn't it? Yeah, it was all about all the bad stuff in the world, and then it ends up being it's gang activity. Yeah. This is not a college type thing. Anyway, let me go ahead and read this. This is kind of actually I skimmed over this. Which is rare. I don't do that. But it's kind of a long article. I wanted something that got everything together so we'd be finished with it. You know me, my attention span only lasts with things that are breaking and exciting. Anyway, Baltimore police were searching for suspects Wednesday morning after 5 bystanders were wounded following gunfire during homecoming week celebrations out on the campus of Morgan State University. The injured were believed to be unintended targets. You like that? Unintended targets. So it was like a drive-by. You go by and you blast as much stuff as you can, and you usually don't hit your intended target. I mean, this is what happens. Sabrina, welcome to being a new member. So that is awesome. Welcome, Sabrina. Everybody give her a big round of applause. We have a good time over here. We have a really good time. Dave, how are you doing? Yeah, the trick is to be an intended target and they'll miss. That is what this says. Yes, welcome to the camels. And that's a long story. We're gonna have to explain that one Friday night. No, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. All right, so see here. The injured were believed to be unintended targets. 4 of the victims were Morgan State University students. Now, here's what's funny. The 5th victim seems like it was a police sergeant that ran into a pole. Had to go to the hospital because he ran into a pole. 4 of the victims were Morgan State University students, and 1 has since been released from the hospital. The injured 4 men and 1 woman. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, it's still right. Never mind. May not be the police sergeant. That's a different guy. So that'd be like 6 total then, I guess, were injured because of this event. Were hospitalized with injuries that were not life-threatening. Worley said Wednesday the police know there was more than 1 person with a weapon at the scene, but investigators were still studying ballistic evidence to determine how many guns were fired, looking for those shell casings. Sabrina gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Guys, be sure that you have your gifts turned on. Oh, and also, Sabrina, you should be, if you sign into Discord with YouTube, you should be a member. If not, I need to get a new link for that. Let me do that right now real quick. So everybody gets to wait around while I go hemming and hawing about how I do this. Let's see here. That's not it. We're going to do a invite. And let's create one. And generate new link. Copy. There we go. Okay. Now what I do is I gotta go over here. Where did my oh wait, where'd that go? Yeah, live streaming thing. Let's go do no, that's not it. The ends that I go to because I'm not very smart. Sabrina, I'm not very smart. You'll learn that very quickly. Very, very quickly. So but that's okay. I can fake it. I fake most things. So that's always good. Community, and make this all channel members and new Discord link. So just in case, there you go. There is Discord. You can get in there and mess around. It's an evolving study of stuff. I don't know what's happening yet in there. I'm still trying to make it look better. Levy, how are you doing, bud? Um, what happened here? What am I doing? What am I reading now? Oh yeah, so here's the final thing. It looks like it's probably a dispute between two smaller groups, and then one individual was a target of two individuals who had weapons. That's interesting, isn't it? So two smaller groups, gangs. One individual was a target of two people who had weapons. We don't believe that individual was hit. We believe the 5 victims who were struck were unintended targets. Was the third person also pulled a weapon, but investigators don't know how many of the guns were fired as a probe into the ballistics continued. They know the guy pulled a gun, but guys, this is homecoming at a college, okay? That there was police all over this place. I mean, it was very well guarded. The cops are there, and there's still this type of stuff. Okay, the police don't protect you. They are not there to protect you. Let's go, Brandon. What's up? Yes, if you figure out what's happening, that is awesome. Are you asking me how late I'm going? Well, unless something exciting happens, I usually cap out at 2 hours. I've got this stream. I'm going to knock over to MG Law. I saw he's coming on then. So anyway, I had a really hard time reading JEY. I was like, what? I didn't know if that was a little Spanish lingo that was thrown in there. I hate dings. There we go. All right. Classes have also been canceled for the rest of the week. This is homecoming week, and they canceled. Oh yeah, here we go. Morgan State University President Dave Wilson said that all activities planned around homecoming would be canceled or postponed for the first time in the university's history until those responsible for this atrocity have been found and brought to justice. That could take a long time, dude. The events included a homecoming pep rally, parade, and concert. That sucks, man. Don't give in to this. I mean, this is not a target. No, somebody's not sitting there going, I didn't get you this time, but I will next time. This is not Lex Luthor. It's not the Joker. These are not diabolical criminal masterminds. These are idiots that don't even know how to aim. Today, we unfortunately find ourselves navigating this tragic event during a time which we should be celebrating. I mean, man, this is just stupid. Oh yeah, and by the way, here, see this building? They're saying this is a gunshot. This window here, that's weirdly shattered. Our heart aches for the entire Morgan community, especially those directly impacted and their families. The mayor said this is one of many examples of violence across the country. Yeah, the mayor doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, good. The NAACP's national director said in a statement Wednesday, I love how this is. Oh, it went to politics. Mm. Mm. A new week and new tragedy has befallen our nation at the hands of gun violence epidemic. Maybe we should go over the FBI crime files sometime. Hey, Big Al, how you doing? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ghost Street, what's happening? Let's see. I've missed out on a bunch. Sorry. Oh, sometimes I've missed the chat and I wish I hadn't. I usually go to bed early, but I'll hang on for a little while. Sabrina, It's not that late. It's still early. Crystal Clear, how are you doing? It's always awesome to see you. Uh, Boy, I missed out on a lot of these things. Did I say, hey, Big Al, what's up? Sorry. Did I miss something here? I feel like I did. Okay, well, somebody, if I missed something, just somebody let me know what I missed. Because I'm not very bright. Not very bright at all. Anyway, so this whole thing, now we're going to politics of it. The FBI, the Federal Bureau of multiple windows were shattered. We know that. Let's see, the Kansas police heard gunfire around 9:25 p.m. and found the injured victims. Wait a second here. Oh, there's a joke in this somewhere that's very inappropriate. And I can't figure it out. I don't want to say it. Let's see. According to the Morgan State website, is among the nation's most diverse historically black colleges. Diverse and historically black. Has around 9,100 students in the last fall semester. What happened yesterday is just sad and terrible. I feel bad for the kids who got involved in it. Prayers to the family. Oh, here it is. As a student that goes here, shouldn't have to fear for my safety. You know, I knew a guy when I was in college that opened the elevator shaft. I didn't know him, but it happened in a dorm of a friend of mine. And he opened the elevator shaft because the elevator stopped. And he tried to get out, you know, like pried open the doors, jump to the floor. Didn't make it. He hit his head and he fell down the elevator shaft. That was. Oh, wait a second, Big Al. You're not the guy who has the pizza reviews, are you? Oh man. Anyway, yeah, it's all exciting. Let's see where did I go? I lost my thing. I lost my screen. Sorry, guys. One of those nights. So anyway, last night, that's what I was like, did all that stuff. Let's go back to Hurdy Dirties. There we go. So anyway, this is much better. It's much better. Yeah, it was we stayed up until the press conference, and the press conference, you're sitting there, you're waiting, you're like, okay, what have we heard here? And well, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't a friend. It's so I knew this person. It was a friend of mine lived in this dorm. The elevator in that dorm stopped. It happened all the time. Someone tried to open the door to try to jump out, fell down the elevator shaft. That is not what happened. What is happening between Eris and Brandon? I'm nosy. I'm so nosy. Hey Lex, how you doing, bud? What is happening? I am everywhere and nowhere, and Melissa Jane is the same. Eris, are you part of the AI? Sorry. Anyway, yeah, big news there. Um, and Max Murray came in. That was cool. Max is a great guy. He had me busting up laughing. He said that it was two white guys with Make America MAGA hats on that did the pew pewing, and I was like, all right, that's cool. So everybody likes this news. Man, there's not much. There's not much happening today. I mean, yeah, the whole congressional shutdown deal and all that stuff. Nancy Pelosi had an extra office nobody knew about. Ooh, how long before? Never mind. Mm. Mm. Boy, I tell you what, when you catch yourself about to yeet your stream, do you guys remember that? I gotta say it, the pizza place deal in DC. What am I doing now? I've got myself messed up, man. I'm so out of it. I love it when I get like this. This is just, it's a giddy awesomeness. Okay, there we go. Did you guys see this? Brett Favre. Everybody loves Brett Favre. Did you know that he's involved in a welfare scandal? Did you know about this? Oh, look, SEC fines Ole Miss $75,000 after fans throw debris on field. Did they throw a mustard by any chance? Jackson, Mississippi retired NFL quarterback Brett Favre will answer questions under oath about the misspending of federal welfare money in Mississippi, where public money intended to help some of the nation's poorest people was used to fund pet projects he and other well-connected people supported. Wow. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. How, okay, you have to say, I mean, did Brett Favre say, hey, why don't you take this money and we'll defraud it? No. I mean, most people don't say stuff like that. That's why I say no. I don't know. Maybe he did. That is awesome. I hope you feel better. That's an old story. It just pulled up right now that he'll testify, or at Ole Miss threw stuff out there. Yeah, it came out 8 hours ago. Well, maybe in today's world, this is an old story. Instead of going to needy families, about $5 million helped fund a volleyball arena that Favre supported as alma mater, the University of Southern Mississippi. Well, I mean, you know, volleyball arena. The deposition will be conducted by oral examination. What? I don't think that's supposed to be worded like that. The deposition will be conducted by oral examination before a court reporter. It may be video recorded. A confidentiality order approved by the court would keep all the testimony private for at least 30 days after its completion date. So they're suing him, but he's going to testify. Big whoop. You want to fight about it? Anyway. Yeah, and that's all I got. Well, that's the stream for today. How are you guys doing? What's happening, everybody? Now I can get over here. Lefty, what's happening? Lefty, by the way, I want you to know, bud. Guys, did you guys hear about what happened to Lefty? Lefty's a great dude. Okay? Great dude. Something happened to him that has happened to all of us at one time or another. That's fine. I mean, dude, it happens. Lefty, I've been there, bud. I've been there. All right? It's part of the process. But then, Squaw Bob gifted one membership. Oh, Rabbit gifted 5. You know what? It's just time for a party, isn't it? We need a party. I don't know where the party's at. Always hiding those Terminator eyes. Says C swept. I don't know where the party went to. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. That one might have gone a little bit long. Anyway, back onto Lefty. So Lefty, you know, he yeah, you know, red pills don't have that problem. Traveling Fools, how are you doing? Traveling Fools came in and saw the Morgan State University stream last night. Um, oh hey, MMA in the name, awesome. That is cool. So anyway, so what happened is Lefty he got taken down. Now here's the thing. That's not the news. That happens. That's not a problem. So he's even taking credit for it. Now you would think that he might have been in Key West. And he might have found a beautiful woman, only to find out they screwed up. That's okay. He's not. He was on his couch. And what happened was his game didn't go very well. Okay, that's all that matters. And then, but there, our other friend though, Feral Housewife. I saw what she did today. She took a screen clipping of it and she made a memorial for Lefty. And she played taps. I was like, oh, well, this is funny. Oh, no. No, no, no. It was cruel, is what it was. She played not just taps, but the entire song. It was surreal. I did not know that you can get high smoking duct tape. I have been had duct tape put over my mouth many a times, but never have gotten high from that. I was being dirty. You're being political. Who's being political? You talking about the blue pill? Yeah, well, red pill, you have a lot more proteins. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, she was being mean, right? You are a victim of female aggression. That's what happened. He is a victim. Guys, we got to support our brother here. Lefty has been he was teased. You know what? Farrell was maybe like a playground bully. Do you remember that like when you were in kindergarten or something there was that girl who would like beat up the boys? I do. Of course I went to Memphis City Schools and she probably was her fifth time going through kindergarten. Oh my gosh. Storm prep. What's happening, man? Oh, dude, don't tell me the storms. I do love following storms. Wait, what's happened? Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, I mentioned her name too many times. Feral Housewife showed up. Mentioned her name way too many times. This is what happens. Oh boy. It's bad news. It's bad news. Yep. Yep. Talking about Feral. Yeah, she was very mean. No, no, I don't want to fight because I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I like peaceful, loving things. I like happy women. A happy woman is a calm woman. Well, hold on. Wait a second here. Who put me in timeout? Fess up. You're ruining the expert bottom line. Wait a second. How'd you get in timeout? You have to say something really bad. But even then, it's just be like, hey, you can't say that. I have a list of the bad words. They're banned. So that way you don't have to worry about it. So, like, because people will come into. Okay, guys. So this is some YouTube stuff, right? So you are, as a creator, you're responsible for your chat. And everything is ticking along that algorithm, right? It's amazing how hard and long it takes. words. It takes a long time to get your algorithm where you have a continual stream that pops up as a positive um, uh, for the algorithm stuff. Advertisers, sorry. So what happens is that there are words that that every creator can ban. Like certain racial words should be banned if you're a creator, so that way you don't aggravate the algorithm. Then you say, well, what's the advertisement? So like, oh yeah, let me tell you, you get that big YouTube money. So before YouTube takes their cut and taxes and all that stuff, this is my rate. Okay, this is it. I'm rolling in it. I'm rolling in it. Okay, it is right at $6 per 1,000 views. Okay. Now that's like 1,000. I think it's like 1,000 commercials or something like that. So then that is done by a third and then a half or something like that. It's something weird. Anyway, you usually end up with about a good stream, a really good stream in advertiser money is 17 cents. Now, somebody like that umbrella guy, he was getting like $9 or $11 at one point. He may even been a little bit higher than that. That is unbelievably high, at least from what I've seen. He was also getting like 35, 50,000 views per video. He puts out 3 videos a day. So you start figuring that out. Let's say, let's just round up. Say he got $10 for 1,000. So he's got 50,000 views. It's is that 500? I can't math right now. You know what I saw on Twitter is I'm not going to appropriate. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. But I don't math very well. So anyway, yeah. So someone like Tug makes a lot of money on doing videos and stuff. But if someone goes into the chat and they start doing all these cuss words and everything else, it gets dinged. That's why you have the option to not replay the chat after a stream's done. I always do the replay of the chat because I figure you guys, if anybody who comes in, I say anyone comes in, for a while there, it was about half my views are coming in replays. And people like seeing the chat and they like seeing who's here and interacting with them elsewhere and stuff. I'm running out of space on my phone for Discord. I love Discord. You know what? I have to turn Discord off when I stream. I have to use the Brave browser for a lot of times. But yeah, like when I use Edge is what I really like using. Most of the time I'll be using Edge. And Discord eats up so much RAM that it kills my system. I need a new streaming experience, a new streaming computer deal. So I get all that. Key West is the country public. I love it there. That's why I'm playing this, man. I was like, how awesome would this be? When you guys like up here where the dance floor is, okay? You see the dance floor up there? Wouldn't that be cool if we were doing this show there? I mean, I just think that'd be so cool. We need a place like this. Pants are prison. That's very true. By the way, I got into a Twitter argument earlier, which I know it's like arguing with yourself and being an idiot. But someone said something about being a fascist. J. Marie, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Um, oh, I was talking about being an idiot. Oh my goodness, guys! Everybody, give a big welcome to our favorite rattlesnake wrangler, Texas Jen. How are you doing, TXJ? Huh? We have missed you. She is taking some time off. She is thinking about going to a convent and becoming a nun. She's had the calling from God, I think. This is the story I heard. So more power to you. I like having I like having those connections close to Jesus. I need as much as I can get. Um, didn't know it's never been a conversation of mine. So that's oh my goodness gracious. Where are we? What happened? I'm so lost. I'm lost my own stream. Can I restart? Does that help? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what does anything anymore. I do know that man, they have a lot of lights there for not having a party. Hey, wait, did Miami Spice come in here? Oh, hey, Texas Jen, you may not know this. So, Miami Spice, she is going to be, last I heard, she is getting ready to do a only feeds. And I don't know if you know this or not, but she's given a tease, a little tease here. And there she is. Oh, hang on here. I got to take that off. Excuse me. So if you take that off, you can see you got a little bit of that foot action. And you notice her toenails match her fingernails. Oh, and by the way, you gotta love the little furry unicorn thing going on. Isn't this awesome? I mean, where else do you go? Do you have the furry unicorn foot fetish all in one thing? And what's puffs? Is that laundry detergent of some kind? It looks like a laundry detergent. I don't know. I don't do laundry. I'm not allowed to touch the laundry machine. But anyway, look at that. I mean, where else do you go to find this stuff? OnlyFans. OnlyFans is the only place I know. But you know what? We're here. We're having a good time. It is Wednesday night. Um, no, he's never going to. Why would he? Been fun. Got to go. Y'all have a good night. Anthony, thank you so much for stopping by, bud. And uh, glad you got that fart out. You can get away with a lot in the convent. Oh, oh boy. Oh, aren't we all going to? Mm, gotta love it. What's happening now? Oh, sorry. I got distracted. I need to turn that off. It's not off. Anyway, um, hey Suzanne, how you doing? Um, we're just covering earlier the uh, Morgan State University a massive event last night. It's been all over the news, the papers, and all that stuff. So, welcome in. Welcome in is a tragedy, always on a college. Uh, I don't know what's happening, but that's great. I usually don't. I usually don't. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. And as soon as I do, I'll be there. I still say it's how you get headlights. Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of hot though on her. Not the lice, but the helmet. Oh, making laws sober in Dave's tree house. I think rabbit. Why you got hate? I love the picture of Patrick Bateman, the Avatar. The Avatar. Oh, is Farrell allergic to toes? Did you show her your toes? Oh, jeez. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lefty. Does somebody know Lefty's channel? And wouldn't mind putting that in the link thingy. Big Bobber. Yeah, Lefty's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. We're covering the banning of Brandon. What happened to Brandon? Oh, look, there is Trouble herself. She's wearing a hat. By the way, we're having a hat stream coming up, and I don't know the details. White Rabbit's got a lot of stuff on her plate right now, and she's the one who makes all these ideas. And I'll give you music for this one. Oh, hang on, look at this. Where do you go? Unban Brandon, you coward. Is Brandon banned? I didn't do it. How do I get into the thing? Is there a thing? I don't think anybody can ban you. It was probably a slip of the toe. Miami Spice has been known to do that. I know she's not here, but I'm just saying she has. She falls asleep on a stream, and she's done it a couple of times. So, but yeah, Brandon's not banned. He'll be back in a few seconds. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. You know, you play a little music, and look who shows up. Oh, hey, by the way, I got in trouble for her music. Did you know that?
Come on, bark like a dog for me. Come on, bark like a dog for me. Come on, bark like a dog for me.
That one went a little bit too far. But I don't know. Oh, it never is anybody good. Farrell, you haven't met the right feet. Have you ever been walked on? Have you guys ever paid to have somebody walk on your back? Is that still a thing, or is that just in Tijuana? I don't know if that's made it to the States yet or not. I say I didn't see. High clumsy, high white rabbit. Oh, high classy white rabbit. I think it said high clumsy. And I was like, I didn't see clumsy. I just played the bark like a dog because I was being goofy. No one knows about your feet. That is true. Hot sauce is a thing. Did I tell you? Oh, wait. Have I told you guys that story? Oh, man. Okay, so I went to school with a guy named Hot Sauce. And Hot Sauce is a Hot Sauce had a challenge, and I just don't know how to say this good. So Hot Sauce was he had issues, right? And as a child, you hear this, you realize that parents aren't all that great. Parents don't know what to do, I guess. But as a child, Hot Sauce liked to cuss a lot. He cussed all the time, nonstop. And so when Hot Sauce would cuss as a child, they would put hot sauce in his mouth to deter him from cussing. It's like washing your mouth out with soap. Imagine, the Christmas Story, but using Tabasco instead of soap with little Ralphie. Imagine Ralphie having mom's just like sticking a bottle of Tabasco in his mouth. Well, that's what happened to Hot Sauce. But Hot Sauce didn't stop cussing. Hot Sauce, he cussed up a storm. He would cuss from morning to night. And he didn't really, it was just kind of like a thing. We don't know where Hot Sauce ever learned how to cuss. Hey, Jackpot, how you doing? We don't know where Hot Sauce learned how to cuss. We don't know anything about Hot Sauce's family. All we know is that he, if you ever saw the old show, Saved by the Bell, you guys remember Dustin Diamond or whatever the guy's name was? Um, Hot Sauce was a spitting image of that. And I mean, just a spitting image of Screech. But imagine Screech walking around school, covering his mouth. And he would walk through the hallways and he'd go, and the explanation was that he, if he covered his mouth, he thought, I guess like that was his defense to from the hot sauce. So hot sauce, every time he saw me, he didn't know any other words as far as we know. All he knew how to do was cuss and say the word hot sauce. We don't know if he had a different name. It was just hot sauce was it. So I have a story. He says hot sauce. They got me. It reminded me of him. I really wonder what hot sauce is. But the thing about hot sauce is that hot sauce, he loved change, like pennies and dimes and nickels. He loved change. So one day in science class, this is like, a few years ahead of me. But the story goes that it was, those Bunsen burners? Remember those things? Anyway, so hot sauce, somebody got a quarter and they held it over a Bunsen burner and they got hot sauce. They said, hot sauce, look, man, it's a quarter. You want it? It's a whole big quarter. And of course, hot sauce, man, a quarter is a lot of money. It's a lot bigger than a nickel or a dime. And so they tossed it down to the ground because that's the only way he would take them. And hot sauce picks up the thing. You remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where the guy picks up the what are things called, brooch, and he burns his hand. Well, that happened to hot sauce. Hot sauce, that quarter was burning into his hand. Instead of letting it go, hot sauce just starts going, oh, oh, oh. He wouldn't let it go. But anyway, that was hot sauce, and that's a horrible story. I realize that now, and I never was there for any of that. Um, and oh, hey, MLS. There you go. MLS has dumped into here. Hey guys, say hi to Dave and them. Uh, Dave, he doesn't. He he may have had a. I'm embarrassed now to tell the whole hot sauce story. But anyway, that was hot sauce. So it was hot sauce. You can cuss and you can say whatever you want to, as long as you cover your mouth and you say hot sauce right afterwards. Anyway, hey man, what is going on? How have you been doing? What is happening on the tubes? What's the oh, MLS dumped his load in here. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, oh, hot sauce, man. Boy, that's a horrible story. I hope hot sauce won the lottery and is doing very well today. Yeah, he became hot hand. That's for sure. I mean, oh boy. But all this started happening before I was in school. And it just hot sauce never graduated. He stayed there. You could stay in school till like you were like 26, I think, in high school. Because there are a few of the people that were like that. Um, I knew a girl who had two kids while in high school, and she was a grandmother. So that works. Uh, Huck, how are you doing, man? Guys, we love Huck. This is his dad. Huck is a BMX. Man, there was some about what did I see the other day about BMX stuff. It was something about the like the foam or something used in tricks. Anyway, Huck is has a what it's a he's a record holder for the youngest person to ever do a land a flip. Or we showed it here. You can tell I'm not prepared. I'm a little bit off. I've had too much hot sauce tonight. Oh my goodness gracious! But anyway, guys, look at this. This is Key West, man. Look at what's happening down there. Not a lot happening. So look, wherever you are, think about that. You think to yourself, man, I like to be in Key West. Key West got to be cool right now. No, it's not cool. Look what's happening. Nothing. Nothing. There's no hurricanes coming. I thought there was supposed to be a hurricane, but it didn't show up. Um. Oh, congratulations. That is awesome. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. There is nothing better than being married. I think it's a wonderful thing. Uh, it's something that's it's you you to be with your best friend for the rest of your life, and it's legal. Wait a second, did that come out right? There's something great about it. Congratulations. Uh, Marriage is something that never stops evolving, and it's something that you should always try to do better at. And for me, I've got so far to go to get to be just average that I could never be as good, half as good of a partner as the White Rabbit is. So 15 years is awesome. That is that's more than most marriages, and that's just so cool. That to me is the dream. Is a long life with the person you love. There's nothing that beats that. So congratulations, and thank you for coming here and sharing that with us too. That is awesome. Um. Oh, congratulations, Dave. Is it tonight? Is that your anniversary, or is it just overall? Oh wow, this is awesome. I got my scuba certification in Key West. Fond memories. Um, do you scuba often? It's something that always looked cool in James Bond movies. Oh my gosh, but it is what it is, right? Oh man, I saw a shorts the other day. A I saw two. A scuba person was underwater and a great white starts circling them. Holy cow. And they had it was I say scuba person, they were spearfishing. Man, that person had that spear gun pointed right at that shark the whole time. And then after the shark swam off, he pops up out of water and he starts screaming. He's, I think he was further away from the boat than he expected. And then another one, a girl is on the side of the boat and she's getting ready to jump in the water, and a tiger shark comes up out of the water and she retracts. Oh my gosh, it was terrifying. Yeah, I don't like the water. It has things in it that will eat you. Um, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, does she get on the back of that Harley? That's the question. Oh man. Oh, um, yeah, man. The that scuba diving stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sharks and everything. I don't like them. I'm anti-shark. I'm anti-shark. Anyway, I forgot where I was. What happened? We had some news. Brett Favre being sued. The Morgan um, University, that's over with. Speaker of the House, I think here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me. So I don't talk politics. Okay. On Twitter, I might. After I go off on, I started my Twitter thing in politics. So anyway, it's you looking back when I was just a few years ago. If you were to tell me that we had no Speaker of the House, I would be shocked. Oh, look at that bar is filling up, isn't it? Upstairs, they got like 4 people now. Now's a good time to go get a drink. But anyway, to me now Congress controls the purse. There's no spending bills that can happen without coming out of Congress, out of the House. So with all this happening, what it makes me think about, hey Shinny, how are you doing? Oh, there you go. With all this happening, it gives me a hope that I don't think I would have had before. And that hope is that nothing has happened. Okay. The media loves to tell you about, the government shutdown. I don't know why they're obsessed about the government shutdown. When Trump was president, the government was shut down at Christmas. He was in the White House by himself. Remember that? The government's been shut down a bunch of times. This is a true, total shutdown. This is a shutdown unlike anything. And guess what? Everybody's going to get up and they're going to go do their thing tomorrow. It doesn't change anything. You can still go to the store. You can buy milk. You can you still turn right on red. You still have to go to school. You still have to go to work. You still have to do all the normal things that you do. And that's exciting because no other nation in the world has a collection of people as eclectic as America does. And yet we're not in chaos. That's unbelievable. We should be completely in a banana republic. They'd be out on the streets with machetes. Think about that. They'd be lighting tires on fire, and they'd be taking over. Everything would be being looted. Looting only happens here when a select group gets paid to go cause looting. So we're absolutely it's amazing that we haven't dropped into complete and utter chaos. And I think there's something there that I think the elite that try to create this fighting, this infighting. I had somebody the other day tell me something like, "Do you remember the Wall Street shutdown stuff, whatever?" It's like, well, the wealthy, they got scared at that point. They're like, man, we got to change something here. So the guy that organized the Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street stuff was the one that organized the Charlottesville, Virginia, Take Back the Night rally, whatever, tried to do the racist thing, all that stuff, right? Same person organized both those things. Yeah, he played both sides of the coin. That's what he's trying to do. And but he got America moved away from attacking this elite, Wall Street thing to, we have to be fighting each other all the time. If we were going to fight each other all the time, if we were really, truly this awful country of hate, and it's all, we have to have every group, ethnicity, sexuality, everything all separated. And they all have to have their own bathrooms. They all have to have their own teachers and their own bus stations and water fountains, who knows, whatever it is. We were really this nation of all that stuff. Right now, all those people would be fighting each other. There would be the streets would be fluid with blood. But it's not. We're the only nation in the world that can do that. Where there's no leadership. There's nothing here. We have no. The only reason we have any type of leadership is because people believe. We continue to believe in this system. We believe that we are the shining city on the hill, and it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome what's happening. So this whole we got to find a Speaker of the House deal. Oh my gosh, all these people and everything else. What happened was a reckoning. And it was a warning shot across the bow of the ship of the people that want you to infight and everything. And what it was, you had a minority of people got together and they used another minority of people to say, hey, let's oust this guy that can't keep the simple promises that were promised to the people by us. What would you rather do? Would you rather be up there saying, no, man, this ain't right. We got to secure that border. We got to do this. We got to do that. We said we are going to do that. That's what we're sitting here to do. Instead, all we're doing is kicking the can down the road. And guess what? They took another risk. And it's going to work out fine. We're all going to be okay. We're all going to have Christmas. Everything's going to come out good. It's not bad. It's not the end of the world. We're still this is the time when you get to realize that your community, your city, your town, your if you live in the county, wherever it is, that's where everything is. That's where your infrastructure is. I saw something new about 9/11. I'm used to be just amazed by that whole the whole tragedy, the planes and hitting the buildings, people jumping out. That's man, it just gets me. And there's some new footage I've not seen before, and I watched about a minute and a half of it, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, it just it tears me up. But at that moment, the United States, there's no help from Kansas. Yeah, we all came together as a country, and everybody gave help to New York when they could, but that help, the first help that was there, were the firemen, were the police. And that's your community, and that's where you are. That's, teachers continue to teach students. Uh, they still ran the subways. They still had the bus routes. They still had people were still going to jail for public intoxication. The courts were open, and all that's your local area. And there's nothing I can do to help them where I am in Tennessee. I can't do anything for New York. I can't do anything for the other side of the state. All I can do is stuff like here where I am. That's where, in driving distance, you can, if the city next to me is something happened to it, I could go and help out. But we're the only country in the world that does that. And they try to make everything a national issue. And it's not that way. And we're seeing that right now. Congress, we don't need you there all the time. I mean, we're fighting the same stories we've been fighting for 100 years. You know what? It's boring. Okay, get new writers because this is boring. I wish Congress would go on strike. I wish the government would go on strike. Wouldn't that be awesome? They say that, oh, well, we're not paying the soldiers stuff. You know what? How about this? Let's bring them back home because they're over in a lot of places they don't need to be. Yeah, we do need a force overseas. I agree 100%. But we don't need to be in the 85 different countries we're in. That's my soapbox. I love it right now. We're having a great time. We're watching Key West. Sorry guys, I got distracted in the chat. So, see if you guys said anything worth good. I said that early on. It's like, because you don't have to be a member of Congress and you don't have to have an election. Matter of fact, I wish they would nominate somebody who was not a congressman. And they need to hire a professional. They need to hire a professional to be Speaker of the House. I think it'd be awesome. Always. One more day of rolling the dice. Aaron, this is Key West. We are at What was the name of it? Oh, I forgot. Rick and Dirty Harry's, and Dirty is spelled with a U. Wolfram, because the politicians, the government is their entire world. That's why they make such a big deal about it. You know what? I don't think it's so much the government is their entire world as there is a psyche of person that they absolutely get a kick off of. They want to be royalty. They want you to be their subjects. How do they do that? They make you dependable upon government. Yeah, we do depend on government, but government is supposed to be of the people and by the people. So ultimately, we depend on each other. I have no idea why no one's on the dance floor. Miami Spice does need to be there. If she was there, if she showed up in the unicorn, um, I don't know. I disagree. I think that there are plenty of. I don't think age has a thing. I think what we've fallen into in this country is we have a ageism. And it's worse than any other discrimination because as soon as you do that, you're going to say, well, then people over 70 shouldn't be allowed to vote. They shouldn't be allowed out of the car. No, they have more rights than anybody else. They paid their dues. Um, yeah, I think unfortunately having to learn a lot of stuff with everything. I think I don't think I don't think mines are as bad as everybody thinks they are. I think there's a lot of other problems. I don't really understand how humans keep on ticking along, to tell you the truth. We eat like garbage. Um, I would love my own bathroom wherever I go. That is true. I absolutely would. We believe in a system we don't utilize. My great grandchildren are probably going to speak Chinese. Probably won't take it that long. Oh, by the way, I've got a great channel I'm following. These guys were they lived in China. Oh my gosh, dude! Like it is so funny. Like everything that China does is propaganda. It's all trying to like make it look like they're so successful and all stuff. Did you know they have an Eiffel Tower in China? Isn't that crazy? But nobody's allowed in it. And they built really big houses, like American sized houses. Isn't that funny? American sized houses, real big. And now that's been banned. They won't do that anymore. What happened to Building 7? It vanished. It had gold in it. Yeah, let's see what happens if Congress strikes. Tired of being the world's police force. That's way, yeah, right? Love Humphrey Bogart. Why are we talking about him? I love him. What happened? You know what the White Rabbit does not like Casablanca. It's the one fault I find in her. The one fault I find in her. Ramen, how are you doing? Yes, Valhammer. It is a ruling class. Let's go, Brandon. Woo! I am alive. Or am I alive? Yes, you are. I don't know. Are you Brandon? Ooh. Maybe he signed out by accident. That happens. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I looked and I didn't see anything. You know, like I said, slip of the thumb, probably. Just a slip of the thumb. After this though, I'll make sure that I'll go and I'll check all my settings, make sure everything's good with you. Let's go. Darth Hideous, we're watching your backyard. Isn't this where the cameras are? That's what I was told. Leby sent me the link. He said, this is Darth Hidious's backyard. Check it out. Anyway. Oh, here they come. Look what time it is. It's 10 o'clock. 10:18 is when it starts getting exciting in Key West. What's the temperature in Key West? Do they say? They say the date, but no temperature. It did say you were timed out. I did not see anything. So, like I said, it's probably a slip of the thumb. Let's go. That is, you know what? This is another YouTube thing. So, you guys wonder about like, okay, so you guys know Lincoln Kane, right? I've been over there a few times. He's a great guy, but he's giving out wrenches to just about everybody right now. Wrenches are very, very, they're very important, and they shouldn't be taken as a game, because what happens is that if somebody has a wrench and they get mad at you, they can go back in and they can edit comments. They can, like, say like me, someone like me. I've got 1,350 videos, I think, somewhere around there, right? So a wrench can go into like 1,000 videos ago and start putting all these comments in there that I don't know about, I'm not paying attention to, approve them, and they're all, highly offensive. And then they can flag my account. They can say, oh, YouTube, look at this person, look what they're doing. So, yeah, he, wrenches, you have to watch them. Let's go on Lincoln Kane's and see if he thinks it's cool. All right. Yeah, man. Would he not think it's cool for us to be there? Oh, cool about putting all the wrenches out. Um, that's his thing. I'm not saying he's doing it wrong. I've seen people do it before. I'm saying, like, what scares me, like Lincoln, man, that guy, he's had his channel yeeted several times. He is amazing. He is the phoenix of YouTube. I don't have that. I don't have that ability, and so I don't know. Oh, hang on a second here. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is just way too funny. In my mind, it is. I want some butts, so fess up. I'm sorry, but doing the wiggle dance and wanting butts is way too funny for me to miss on that one. Oh my gosh. It is wait, hold on. Are you saying you don't trust me for wrenching your channel? Yeah, I can't say I blame you. No, but wrenches, they have to, I mean, look, right here's a perfect example. 1, 2, right there. They're always here to make sure, because we've had those raids here. We've had the people come in and just hit up non-stop profanity. And the first time you're getting links dropped into X-rated sites and stuff, you're like, whoa, what's happening? There's so many missteps along the way. It absolutely sucks. Absolutely sucks. Oh man, this one had to hurt. This has to hurt. Mm. That's what happens when you don't take the loop off. The loofah? The loop. Sorry. Wait, so anyway, Squab Bob sacrificed a squab for Brandon. That's why the music. That was a big deal. I mean, he is Squab Bob. He sacrificed a squab. Thank you, Squab Bob. You're a you're a great person. Um, Jude is watching St. Valentine's Day Massacre, old one later. The you know, it's funny because like everybody like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, you think of Al Capone, right? All that stuff. Then there was the Parkland school stuff was on Valentine's Day. I always wonder, like now, it's like, oh, is that what that is? Oh, look at here. A member for 3 months. I've been friends with the expert for 3 months. Oh wow, wow, man. So hold on, what is this? That was July. Holy cow. So that's funny. It's funny how fast time flies. How you've got all this stuff happening, and everything else. MLS. He it's weird. I actually followed him and didn't know it until I met him through the tubes. And during the shutdown, there I read because I was looking all over. I was like, this is not right. What's There's an overstep of authority here. Because the first thing, I don't care. I mean, just because something happens doesn't mean that you lose your constitutional protected rights. All your rights are given to you by your creator. They're not given to you by government. We give government power. So when the shutdown started happening and everything, I was like, oh, this is driving me nuts. I know there has to be precedent somewhere. The one court case that like everybody like tries to say because some guy didn't pay a $5 fee to get a shot in New York. Like I read that stupid thing a month before anybody was started talking about, oh, this gives authority. And I already threw it in the trash. I was like, this is dumb. It has nothing to do with what's happening now. It has nothing to do with you not being able to leave your house, stuff like that. MLS actually took the lead, and he filed a lawsuit in Michigan. And I actually have a story. I went back, I found some of the old stuff, and I didn't know who the guy was. And we did he came over and did a uh, uh, video with me. I was like, oh my gosh, you're that guy? So this is another example of the tubes, man. You got to thank Al Gore for this wonderful invention. Um, but anyway, yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it's been 3 months, man. I still don't think I've ever got a chance to ask you about all that stuff. Yeah, that can't be right. It's so weird. I only ban creators that don't mod me. You know, the White Rabbit reminded me the other day that you were her first mod. That's actually a lot deeper than people realize. Yeah. Yeah, weird, huh? A nerd fan. I was on YouTube back then. Boy, I tell you what, that'd been crazy if you had been on YouTube. Wouldn't that have been something else? I'm so glad to I have a story back. Oh man. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Um anyway, hold on. What else has happened? What's the big breaking that we know of tonight? Anything? I always feel like Wednesday night, like man, it's like I don't know. You know what got me was the extra stream last night. Hold on a second. I got to reply to this. Sorry. Isn't that crazy? There's so much stuff happening. Um, Golly, man, this whole like experience has been wild. That's what you say. That's what you're supposed to say. Oh my gosh. Um, there's so much I would want to say right there. Did I know this? The nerves of my great granddaughter's legs are waking up. There's hope she can walk again. Well, prayers for her. I didn't know that she was having a problem. But that's great news. That's wonderful news. Um, Marion, how are you doing? I'm in the UK. Marion, welcome to the United States of Tennessee. Oh, by the way, I was on Aussie Overlaws last Friday, and he started about how he hates the color orange, and I'm sitting there just going, "Yeah, man, so do I." What do you do when somebody else's stream? I'm not going to argue with the host. If he hates orange, that's fine. The whole stream can hate orange. I'm like, it's my favorite color. It's obnoxious, like me. The hell and back. How are you doing? Hump day is almost over. And is it ever over? Do we ever stop humping? It is. It's 2:30 in the morning. Oh man, how I love the nuances to different dialects around the world. That is awesome. It's 2:30 in the morning. So like for me, I would be like it's 1:30. I mean, it's half of three, right? I don't know. Libby played with Duty. It's Dookie. It's supposed to be or is it Duty? I don't know. As long as I'm not playing with it. Okay, movie time with the daughter. Hey man, have a good time. Have a good time. And thanks for stopping by and dropping people off here. We gotta get together soon, bud. Um, we gotta get together soon. I'm still trying to figure out what's happening the rest of this week. Golly, tomorrow's Thursday. What happens on Thursdays? I don't know. I've gotten bad, guys. Like I prefer to go on other people's streams. Like I'm the guy who, like now I'm sitting here going, yeah, like you're bored, you don't know what to say. Hey, I'm the perfect person. But my own streams, I'm like, oh, it's so much work. I got like, there's a chat over there, the chat down here. There's a screen popped up over there. By the way, I don't know. Is this okay? Do y'all dig the Key West thing? Because there's other ones. Um, I just think it's kind of cool, man. Like I'd like to be hanging out there. I like to hang out at the bar. Okay, so let's see here. Here we go. Where did this one go? Marion said so 30 minutes past three is I already forgot how it was pronounced. It's 2:30 in the morning. That's crazy. Jackpot says 2:30 is that 1:30. See, that's what I thought. It was half, but it's 3:30. Okay. Oh. Um Wonderlist. I thought it was Wonder Lake. Orange is a great color. bar is for grown up. Well, you know. Hey, did anybody see what was that thing? There's a show. What was that show? Oh, the Star Wars one. I kept saying Ahsoka or something like that in my head. I'm like, where is that? So anyway, yeah. Anybody see that? That's supposed to have ended. I don't know. I don't have any shows to watch. I don't watch anything. I just hang on YouTube all the time. Let's see here. Wait, where is this? Red is the best color. Well, you know, my logo's red. It's funny. I don't like orange on YouTube. It doesn't look good. Yes, I do think they have Fantasy Fest in Key West, and it's very weird. Oh, hey, you know what? Did I get rid of this? I used to have a artwork from there. Oh yeah, hey, this comes from Key West. There you go. So there is Fantasy Fest Key West. There you go. In case you missed it, who let the dogs out? That is always the question. Um, dude, that's awesome, man. Still recovering from that. So, like, I like Notre Dame, except when they're playing Tennessee. That's always bad. As a redhead, Emily Morris, how are you doing? I hate red or orange. Why? If you're a redhead, how do you hate it? That's awesome. I we have redheads over here. Big into the redheads. Oh, by the way, I was talking to hey T Rex, how you doing, bud? Are you? We're looking for you. This is T Rex is down here in Key West, so we're waiting for you to go by and do the horn. Oh my god, man, how are you doing? Wait, let's see here. An annual 10-day only festival of costumes, parades, and parties. You know what? The first time I read that, I read panties. That takes place each October in Key West, Florida, October 20th to 29th. Isn't that sad that it ends right before Halloween? It's been forever since your retinas were burned. You forgot about that picture. Well, you know what? Down in Key West, you got to do what Key West does. Hey, are you filming? Are you? Oh, dude, are you going to Super Mario World? Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. I really want to go to that. In case you can't tell, isn't that bad? You're changing your red hair for winter? Why? Why? This is a redhead thing. Same red hair, blue eyes. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Well, okay, so this is really weird. Okay, I didn't know either one of y'all had red hair. Okay, but this adds to it. Like this is like I've got to put that poll up again. So there was at one point, and I didn't have many subs, but I put up a right after I got a community page. I was like, okay, blonde, brunette, redhead, because it's like the channel's like 80% female, but there seems like there's so many redheads, and for 2% of the population, it was just a large percentage of redheads over here. And anyway, did the poll, and I think redheads it came in like maybe second, but it was like 28%. I was like, that is so crazy. There's not that many. Could you imagine going to a room and it was a 28% redheads? I think it was like 50% of y'all are blonde and then the rest are brunette. Red hair and blue eyes is the rarest combo in the world. No way. And yours is not out of the box, it's natural. Big Red is a green eyed daywalker. So, uh, here we go. Look at this. So, Marion, you're our unicorn. Well, now you know you got to come back. You have to stick around. You don't have a there's nowhere else you can go. This is now your playground. Oh jeez. I'm awful, aren't I? But no, honestly, that is very, very cool. And I dig that so much. I dig unique, you know? My hair used to be red, but now it's mostly white and gray. My eyes are still blue. Check it out. Another one. Mm. I mean, that's just crazy cool. This is where'd it go? Rick and Dirty's bar in Key West. This is not a video, it's live. This is happening in Key West, Florida right now. Um yeah, the Scotland national animal is a unicorn. That's crazy. You're not in Scotland, are you? Didn't you say you're UK? I don't really know what UK is. To me, England has like five different meanings. There's like England, Great Britain, Britain, United Kingdom. I guess UK is my other one. I'm not very smart. I'm an American. Public schools in America aren't that great. Bobby Baloney, how you doing? Speaking of playground, Bobby's running around naked. Whee! Doing the helicopter. Doing the helicopter. Okay, that's awesome. UK is England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Which one was okay? Never mind. I was just gonna sound dumb. Well, Marion, I definitely want you to come back to educate us. We have fun here. Friday Night Live, 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's 2 your time. Sorry, I sound like someone being drugged down the hallway, or a lot of rain. Um, oh wait, Great Britain is England, Scotland, Wales, and UK is includes Ireland. That is so crazy. Dave says that bar is usually slammed. Well, nobody's getting slammed right now. Okay, you're 5 hours ahead. Gotcha. Cool. I don't even know what the next comment is. I'm so confused. Oh, I have a story. I would get into a lot of trouble in Ireland, Scotland with all those redheads. There'd be a lot of tall chaps wearing kids running around. Oh my goodness gracious. This is you guys are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Guys, listen, hang on here for a couple more minutes. When MG Law goes live, I'll say good night, kick you guys over there. Uh, I don't have, I'm still, I'm recovering. I'm in a recovery mode. I don't know what I'm recovering from, but I'm definitely there. Uh, Weird, right? What is the difference between a monkey and an ape? I have no idea. One has a tail, right? Or that gorillas and monkeys? I don't know. Ooh, Dave, buddy. I have $3 with red hair. My wife and I have black. So, Dave, you know how you said you've been married for so long? Oh, you know what my advice is for every man when you have a child, before you sign the birth certificate, get a blood test. Get a blood test. Because once you sign the birth certificate, there's no going back. That's actually a case we covered. You're impressed by redheads? Yeah, they're cool. Hey, Black Widow, how you doing? I went over and checked out your channel. I left a comment on one of your videos. You have a very, very. Oh, speaking of Black Widow, probably a redhead, unless she just really likes the Marvel character. We're talking redheads, Black Widow. We're talking redheads because everything here goes back to redheads for some reason. Rabbit, what time is MG Law going on? Is he live? Can he tell time like that? I don't know. He's in Oklahoma. He's from Alabama. He lives in Oklahoma. Those are not two power states. Just saying. Love the guy. Don't know if he likes hot sauce. Um, oh, jeez. You know, that's the problem, man. All these DNA tests and everything people are doing. Like, do you really want to find all that stuff out? I mean, it can really upset some stuff. Imagine Christmas. Imagine if you gave a family member a DNA test for Christmas. Hey, here's the results. Oh my goodness gracious. What's happening? Anyway, oh, hang on a second. I have another message here. I just told MG Law, I said, go live. I'm dumping on you. Ah! Anyway, guys, listen, this is fun. I love this. I'm sorry I didn't have more pre-programmed. I was last night. Here's what happens. When I do like a one of those streams, the chasing stuff around. Um to hell and back. Hope you and everyone in here have a great day, night. Off to buy a DNA kit. Been sick for the past week. That's not good. It's getting that fuzz though out of your brain. That's the hard part. And I just like last night I was like, yeah, I pushed through doing the uh Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I was wondering. I saw where that's. I if you say it's good, I'll trust you. Anyway, it's uh Marianne, I hope you come back. That's the plus side. Please make sure you're subscribed. Please make sure you got the notifications turned on. Yeah, guys, like I said, the power streams though, like last night, like you're trying to find what's happening, you're trying to see the latest, the breaking news. You have all this different information coming in at you at once. By the way, I've not seen anything except for that one tweet I saw that said, from a report or something like that, said that a police officer they knew told them they were looking for a white BMW in the Morgan State thing. Um, I've not seen anything else about that. So maybe that comes out to be true, maybe it doesn't. But it's so weird because I love that, but it's like, man, it leaves me in a high that's really hard to come off of, but then it also leaves me where it's like I'm not I don't know, it's like you don't come back into reality. Like tonight, like I was like, oh man, I really like I watched a lot of videos. I know a lot of stuff that's going on. Um Andrew Bronco's killing it. There's so much drama with Nick Rekieta stuff. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do all this stuff. Like you guys are very interesting to me right now, but I'm not gonna fall into it. So I started watching shorts, like comedians doing shorts, and I think they're great, man. I had a great time trying and it's doing research for this. Guys, I love this. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Um anyway, be safe. Come back. Tomorrow's Thursday. Last week I was thinking Thursdays I need to start taking off because Fridays I stream all day. I just stream all day. I'm on different channels and stuff, which is great. I love it. But um other than that, guys, when we end this, you should hit over to uh yeah, it sucks. You should head over to MG Laws. When you get there, drop him some orange hearts or some orange circles, or I don't care what you do, but just let him know you came from over here. Show that love, and he's a good guy. He really is great. And the women, they love him. They love that beard. And I can't grow facial hair. This is like a week since I've shaved. Honest to goodness, this is a week since I've shaved. I have no hair on my body except for up here. Was that too much to know? Sorry. The white rabbit likes hardwood floors.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.